So with regard to Krypto the Superdog in the new Superman movie, I want to address some of the commentary that's been had about that inclusion, and that is specifically when people talk about it as if it's this thing that we've all been waiting for. Like, finally, someone put Krypto into a movie. I heard one commentator specifically say other filmmakers were too afraid to put him in because they thought that the audiences would perceive him as too corny or cartoonish, but that was obviously just a silly thought. And it's like, no, that was not a silly thought. That was absolutely the truth. We would have found it too corny and cartoonish. And for the record, no one was asking for this. Nobody ever wanted to see Krypto in a movie. Even people who are like obsessively dog people, none of them care to see Krypto with Superman. It is, by any definition, a bad, dumb, lame character that no one cares about. It's as cartoonish as it gets. It is as corny as it gets. So no, this was not some thing like how superheroes shy away from their full, colorful, comic booky superhero outfit in a lot of movies. And then finally, when they started embracing that, it's like, yes, fans have always wanted this. Why were filmmakers so afraid of this? Krypto is not one of those things. None of us wanted Krypto in a movie. It was obviously the right thing to do to avoid him because it is dumb. It would have been dumb. And that is what makes the fact that James Gunn made this character work for everyone. That's what makes that such an accomplishment. To spin it as some other thing really undersells what James Gunn accomplished. He took this character that nobody cares about, nobody has ever asked to see in a movie, because we would all rather pretend he doesn't exist because he is pretty dumb. Like, the super dog? Why does Krypton have dogs? Like, the whole thing is dumb. And James Gunn made it work. So don't cheap out on him. Don't undersell what he has accomplished by pretending he just finally did the inevitable thing, finally did the thing that everyone knew was a good idea. No, you didn't know that was a good idea. Nobody did, because it was a bad idea. None of us wanted it, and he made it work anyway. Good job, James Gunn.